We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Number 94 makes his big league debut right after this. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adalberto Mondesi is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Lynn has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it to second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jorge Soler would be next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Mike Minor gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the 2nd inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Minor sets. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. In there, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ryan O'Hearn comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
First offering on its way. Scorched to third. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Minor gets the sign. Here's his offering. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you know what? You can slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Madrigal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. This is foul right side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jarrod Dyson. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries.
Jarrod Dyson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Adalberto Mondesi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left center, base hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Benintendi is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
You know, Matty, I know a lot's expected of this guy, but first big league AB is probably the most nervous he will ever be in his career. Let's see if he can handle the moment.
Dyson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. The next 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The bat.
Well, you know what?
The first base.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So a three-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge three-run bomb.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a miss, strike two. 3 runs already home here. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Robert. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count is 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Hanser Alberto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
At the plate, Michael Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And to score from third, the tying run. Alberto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Gerard Dyson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Dyson, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 offering. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Andrew Vaughn. Mondesi scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back. And now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Now batter, the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Salvador Perez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count. 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there. Base hit. Soler rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
0-2, here it comes. Weak roller right side. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Dyson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding in, Hanser Alberto. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
Hunter Alberto.
First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's another 1-2.
Oh, that's low. You got a full count. 3-2.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Again to third.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Royals leave 1, and it remains 5-3. Kyle Zimmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45.
Now batting, Eloy Jimenez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Zimmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Alberto has it. And there's 1 down now. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Yasmani Grandal would be next. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a look over to first. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down 5-3. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Andrew Benintendi.
Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. KC leads. Brad Brach is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 29.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal. He's set, and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Mondesi onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andrew Vaughn is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Pops this one up. O'Hearn over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder
Adam Eaton digging in next. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Brach, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's in there for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he misses with it, 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's a ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeout. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down 5-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the left
The pitch. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2. Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Moncada fields it cleanly. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Royals. Josh DeMont takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Luis Robert. A ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2 and 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
3 and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. So stepping in, Leury Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1 and 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he popped him up. Dozier in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a move over to first.
No, he stayed.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Nobody out, runner on first. Once more, a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Fouled away. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting,
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Tim Anderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Tim Anderson.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The average for him coming in at 322. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a curveball misses inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Minor earns the win, his 2nd. Josh DeMont wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire...
The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-3. The Cleveland Indians picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. The Detroit Tigers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. Chris Fletcher collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Mariners to a win over the Twins 4-2. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they blew out Baltimore 9-1. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Reds snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.